Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us here on 9 News Plus. I'm meteorologist Keely Chalmers. Hope you're out enjoying the sunshine, the dry conditions, and a little bit cooler temperatures out there right now. Let's take you outside to downtown Portland, or I will go ahead and forward that, where, yeah, we got nothing but blue skies out there. Just a few clouds, but we are staying, for the most part, dry. Right now, we're at a cool 61 degrees. Winds are out of the northwest, 6 miles per hour. So winds certainly not an issue right now, but they will be kicking up, especially tomorrow, where we do have some fire weather concerns to talk about. We'll talk about that coming up in just a second, but let's get back to what is happening out there right now. We're at 61 degrees here in the metro area. Temperatures for the most part in the upper 60s, so it's cool statewide. Upper 60s to low to upper 60s across the Eastern Plains Front Range. We're looking at 50s, low 60s up there in high country as well. Starting to warm up in Grand Junction, checking in at 70 degrees right now. So look at your weather headlines for today. And really for the next several days, we are dry, mainly dry, not just through this week, but we're looking mainly dry through next week as well. Just a slight, an ever so slight chance for an isolated shower both Saturday and Sunday, but mainly we're talking about up in the high country and the foothills. We are looking dry here in the metro area. It is going to be a bit breezy tomorrow. We'll talk about why and the fire hazards associated with those winds that are going to be picking up across the northeast corner of the state. So we do have some critical fire weather to talk about for tomorrow. HD Doppler radar showing all is quiet across the west for the most part. Not too much happening. It looks like Mother Nature's energy being focused up here across the right above the Great Lakes, where you can see just a very deep area of low pressure, and that is circulating. It's actually rotating the winds into northeastern Colorado as well. So while we are looking dry and not a lot of activity, we're seeing a little bit of rotation up there in the northeast, and those winds aloft are going to create some issues as we head into tomorrow afternoon. Taking a look at our forecast for today, and we'll advance this through the day today and through tomorrow. Right now we got nothing happening. It is quiet, just a few mid to high level clouds out there, but for the most part we are looking pretty uneventful over the next 48 hours. Again, a few mid to high level clouds in the forecast for tomorrow, but that is it. But we talked about those winds due to that area of low pressure up there across the Great Lakes, and that is, again, rotating those northwesterlies into our area. We're looking at winds gusting up to 45 miles per hour up there in the northeast corner of the state, even stronger in Wyoming. So as a result, we do have to watch out for some potentially dangerous fire conditions tomorrow. Talking about the urban corridor, still going to be breezy tomorrow as well. Not quite the 35 mile per hour wind gusts, but we're going to get up there 20, 25 mile per hour wind gusts as we head through the afternoon tomorrow. But talking about tomorrow, when we talked about those fire dangers, we do have a red flag warning in effect for the northeast corner of the state. Sterling, Ray, Burlington, possibly even close to Fort Collins. Winds again gusting up to 35 miles per hour, but wouldn't be surprised to see winds gusting 40, 45 miles per hour as well. Add to that the very low relative humidity, down to about 13%. Those conditions create potential fire dangers, and if you have any type of open spark with those winds and the low relative humidity, what starts as a very small fire could spread into a large one rather quickly. Talking about today, we've got forecast highs getting up there in the mid to upper 60s, so pretty seasonal around the Eastern Plains Front Range. We're looking upper 50s, mid 60s up there in the high country, and 70s out across the western slope. Overnight lows dropping into the mid to upper 30s to low 40s across the Eastern Plains Front Range. We're looking at 20s and 30s up in the high country. Forecast highs tomorrow about 10 degrees warmer than what we get today. So we're looking at right around 76 for a high here in the metro area, mid to upper 70s along the Front Range, cooler up there in the high country. Obviously, we're looking at 54 for a high in Winter Park. So your 7-day forecast, a little bit breezy again tomorrow, but warm, 76 degrees, so about 9-10 degrees warmer than average for this time of the year. And then we have a system moving in, and that's going to cool temperatures down as we head into the weekend. We're looking at 66 on Saturday, A chilly 60 on Sunday. We are mainly dry. We're looking dry, just a slight chance for an isolated shower, but again, we're mainly looking at the foothills and the high country. And then look at this, we are looking sunny and dry as we head through next week as well. We're going to be warming back into the low 70s Wednesday and Thursday, and at this point next week it looks like zero chance for any precipitation. So for now, go out and enjoy the sunshine, the cooler weather out there, and the nice Thursday afternoon. We thank you so much for joining us here on 9 News Plus. Chief Meteorologist Kathy Sabin will have your updated forecast at 4 and 5. Then meteorologist Lauren Robinson will be in at 6, 9, and 10. Until then, enjoy your Thursday.